This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Michigan Wolverines. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. He's going to score.
Well, that is about the best way to start the game that you can possibly have. What an electric kick return, taking it all the way back to the house, setting up this team with momentum and early success.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They're going to run it here. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Way too much speed on that play. Another big play for this elite wide receiver. Opponents have tried to defend him all season long. They haven't been able to. That's why he's a Heisman candidate, Joel.
They've tried to use zone, man, double teams, and it doesn't work. He's too good. He creates separation. You can see the hands, the athleticism. I can't believe the level that he's produced, in particular in these big moments, in these big stages. That's exactly why he's in the Heisman race.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. It's a draw to the back. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Dropping back, it's Baker. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. He'll take this just inside his own territory. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Baker. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. 1st down, looking for more now. He's got breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Caught by the receiver. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And it's taken right around the 35. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Marsh. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
He breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. There was no catching him that time.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Desquibke picked up by one of the blockers. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To the air. It's Baker. Coming after him. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this 2nd down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks. Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Reverse. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Baker. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense
intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
I don't mind the mindset there from the offense. They get the pick, and they get set up with good field position, and they decide to take a shot. The problem here is the decision from the quarterback. He puts the ball in harm's way. If you're going to take a shot, you got to understand that's touchdown, check down. If it's not there, get the ball to the back on the outside.
On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking downfield, it's Baker. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So they're backed up 5 by the delay of game. Makes it 2nd and long. fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
They have needed a sack like they needed their next breath of air. This offense has been in rhythm, and they have been doing a great job against this defense. And so finally creating a negative yardage play, getting them off schedule, it's exactly what you need to get a stop and maybe generate some momentum.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
QB breaking away. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Miranda. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch. The Wolverines hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.